Hello, my name is Sina. I'm one of the founders of TapCart. We're a platform that allows Shopify brands to launch a mobile app on the iPhone App Store and Google Play Store. It's a white label app, so you would have your very own app on the App Store that you can drive your customers to. And some of the benefits are that it allows you to have a really fantastic experience that's a fully native app. So all the reasons that if you're an Instagram user on your phone, do you open up the Safari or Chrome browser on your phone and go to Instagram.com, which is a fully functional mobile website? Or do you just use the Instagram app? And I'm assuming you just use the Instagram app, and you know all those reasons why. People spend 95% of the time on their phone inside of some type of a native app. Even the phone is just an app. And they're used to certain things being, responsive, the animations, transitions, all of the things that are kind of the hallmarks of the web are not something that people are used to or expecting when they're browsing their phone. So what you can offer is a world-class experience where everything loads instantly, everything syncs with your Shopify store in real time. And the second biggest benefit of it is that the majority of people who download our customers' apps end up opting in to receive push notifications. And the great part about that is with our platform, you can send an unlimited number of push notifications for free. And it's really powerful when you can have this own marketing channel that has push notification subscribers, and you can reach out to them in real time at no extra cost. And it doesn't have to be all salesy or promotional. You can send valuable content from your blog. If you have any videos, if you have any content that your customers might find interesting, you can send them via push notifications and really bring them into your own platform. So that's really some of the benefits of having an app. It's a channel that I kind of equate to as a property that's going to grow over time in value. The more push notification subscribers you have, the more valuable that property is, and the more valuable your messaging is when you reach out to them. So I'll quickly walk you through some of the benefits and really what has been happening as this whole trend has gone to mobile. I remember a few years ago, there was about 50-50 in terms of the percentage of traffic to Shopify stores on a desktop device versus a mobile device. Now it's closer to 81-19, and roughly 2/3 of all purchases that are made on e-commerce stores are occurring in mobile. So it's been a really big transition to mobile, and it's really important. If you have over 80% of all of your traffic coming to your storefront, you would want to have the best storefront possible. You wouldn't want your users to have to deal with a mobile responsive website that was kind of really built for the desktop first and then made responsive on mobile. I think you would want to offer them an experience that was built for mobile first. So no slow loading times, no cluttered pages, no multi-page checkout process. All of these things on mobile are things that can be avoided and are things that customers don't want to have to deal with. So the user experience is what's really lacking when it comes to mobile responsive websites. You can have the fastest mobile responsive website, but due to the technology, there are certain limitations that you just can't avoid. And when it comes to offering an experience that's fast, that's instant, and just feels seamless, the only way to do that is with a native mobile app. So what you're creating when you build a mobile app is more than just the mobile app that your shoppers use. You are building your own mobile platform that's your mobile storefront. And essentially what you're doing is you're putting your best foot forward when it comes to the 80+% of your traffic, of the traffic to your stores and where they're coming from. It's really important, as I mentioned earlier, to really offer a world-class experience and allow your customers to look at your brand and think, this is top-notch. I trust this brand. They've obviously put a lot of time and effort into this. And creating a mobile app is a process that, I used to have a mobile app agency, and we used to do custom mobile apps. And all these projects took over a year. They would cost, several hundreds of thousands of dollars if you want to really do it right. And you wouldn't have a platform like the one I'm about to show you that allows you to send push notifications, and you'd have to have a development team to constantly keep it updated. So very similar to how Shopify allows anyone to, with no development skills required, no code, they can come in and create an e-commerce website in a matter of hours or days that would typically have cost tens of thousands of dollars and would take a few months if you wanted to custom build one. So just like Shopify did that, you can imagine TapCart being a Shopify for mobile apps, and all of the heavy lifting and the technical skills that are required to build something like this is something that we've taken care of on our platform. The mobile app is going to be the second most important sales channel on your Shopify store. The first and most important one is installed by default, and that's your website. That's called the online store sales channel. And that syncs with your Shopify dashboard in real time. And just like the online store, the mobile app is a totally separate sales channel. So it doesn't talk to the website, but it also syncs with and reads from the Shopify dashboard in real time. So you can just imagine they're two separate properties. They don't talk to each other, but they're constantly reading and constantly syncing from the source of truth, which is your Shopify dashboard. So with the platform, it syncs with Shopify. It's also something that one of our secret sauce features that we have is the ability to update your app in real time without having to rely on us to submit an app update or the app review team to review the app and people having to download it. It's great that you can just come into the dashboard, update your app, and the next time anyone opens it, regardless of what platform they're on, regardless of what version of the app they have, that's exactly what they're going to see. So being able to get this experience, which thousands of brands on Shopify are currently using, is now something that you can do in a matter of hours. And typically from start to finish, you can have your app live in about 2 weeks. So what that means is we're about 3 weeks out from Black Friday. And if it's something that you want to get started with, and if you want to benefit from, especially with this exclusive offer that we're providing through people that are referred by SmartSites and are watching this webinar, you can get 2 months free on our platform if you get started in November 2020. So you can either launch the app and just hit the ground running, and you can have your app live with about a week to go before Black Friday, and you can get all the benefits of the app. We'll help you with ideas on how to generate app downloads. We'll help you with making the app on brand. We can help you with the design of the app, and we can have your very own white label app that syncs with your store live on the App Store and Google Play Store with about a week to go before Black Friday. So that'll give you at least a few days to send an email to your email list, to post on social, hey, download our app and save 20% on our first order placed in the app, or download our app and get access to exclusive products and collections. There's a lot of different things that you can do to incentivize people to download the app, and I'll talk about that in just a few minutes. So as I mentioned earlier, the biggest benefit once your app is live is now you have this owned marketing channel of push notification subscribers. That's the hands down the best marketing channel when it comes to the holidays. Other examples of owned marketing channels are email, SMS, and Facebook Messenger. But the reason that push notification subscribers that are enabled through the mobile app is the best one, in my opinion, is unlike email, it's not saturated. Your messages aren't going to show up in somebody's promotions tab in Gmail. You don't know when or if the recipient's going to see it. When you send a push notification, you can have thousands or millions of people get that message in real time, and they'll get it instantly, and it's going to show up on their home screen. So it'll result in a higher order conversion rate. It'll result in an increase in shopping sessions. You can send an unlimited number of these, totally free at no extra cost. And you can send promotional messages in real time. You can do flash sales. You can send valuable content. You can let people know, your customers know, when new products and collections are available first if they download the app. So there's a lot of ways that you can really engage your customers in ways that you could never do before. SMS is an owned marketing channel as well that is in real time as well, but SMS costs at least 1 cent per SMS you're sending. So if you have a few thousand or tens of thousands of people, those messages are going to get insanely expensive to send over time. So if you want to really invest in a platform that is going to scale with you and is not going to be prohibitively expensive over time, push notifications is a great way to go. Another great thing is that you can add content from your website or your blog or other areas inside of the app and really make the app the main hub that somebody is going to visit when they want to see anything related to your brand. As I mentioned earlier, there's a great way to get people to download the app is by offering certain incentives or exclusives that are only available in the app. We had a customer, Salt Gypsy, who last summer, they were launching their app and a new collection of swimwear. They sell sustainable swimwear out of Australia. And they decided to do something really creative. They launched their app and the new collection of swimwear, but they only made the collection of swimwear available in the app for the first 24 hours. So they posted on social, they posted to their email list, and they said, hey, download our app. This new collection is coming. And if you want to get first initial access to it at a discounted rate, make sure you have the app. When we launch it, we're going to send a push notification and you'll be the first to know. This ended up creating a frenzy of downloads. And when they did release the collection, there's a visibility setting on your Shopify dashboard that makes it really easy to just make a product visible or not visible on any sales channel. So they just unchecked the box for website. So it was only available in the app, sent out a push notification, and a frenzy of people went and downloaded the app. They ended up selling out of the entire collection of swimwear in the first 24 hours before it was even available on the website. There's something to be said about like the psychological elements or components behind that type of promotion. It's creating a sense of urgency. It's creating a sense of scarcity. These are all things that are excellent ways to promote and engage your shoppers for the holidays. It doesn't have to be through the mobile app, but just generally speaking, if you can create a sense of urgency, create a sense of scarcity, there's a reason that sales always have an expiration date. And it's because you have to make the person make a decision and you have to make them act. And by doing so, by making them jump through a small hoop of downloading their app, now you have given them the privilege of paying you money by purchasing your stuff. So it just enables this whole world of really interesting thinking and ways of engaging your customers that you can't do anywhere else. If you're on Shopify, you probably recognize a bunch of these Shopify apps that we have integrations with. Some of my favorites are Klaviyo for marketing automation. Through our exclusive integration with them, you can send push notifications from your existing Klaviyo flows. So a new button will appear alongside the email and SMS buttons that'll say push notifications. They're great for abandoned carts. They're great for a welcome series, similar to an email drip campaign. Great for back in stock notifications. And it's a really powerful tool because you can send your email and SMS too, but like we mentioned earlier, SMS is pretty expensive. It just ends up being a text message that takes you to the website, not the greatest experience. Email is great, and it's inexpensive, and it's great to have as a complement. But as you know, you don't know when or if the recipient's going to see it. And a lot of the emails that are sent that are promotional end up in somebody's Gmail promotions tab. And if the user is going to go and kind of venture over there, there's like dozens of different emails from different promotions that people have gotten, and you're kind of like fending for somebody's attention. So kind of goes back to what some of the real benefits are of having a mobile app. And all you need to do to start is to get your best customers to download it, and you'll start to build a lot of momentum over time. So as I mentioned earlier, some great ways to get people to download it. You can create a banner on your website, which we can create for you. It's just a click of a button. And then anybody visiting on an iPhone or Android will get a link to download the app directly. You can post to your email list or on social media to incentivize people to download the app as well. And just getting, again, like I mentioned earlier, you don't have to get all your customers to download it. Maybe the top 5% or 10%, the ones that are going to kind of, have that brand loyalty with them. And if you put out a message like this, they're going to do what you say because they do want to be the first to be notified of new products. They do want a collection, exclusive access to a collection that might not be available on the website. They do want a one-time discount of 20%, let's say, on the first order placed in the app. And then once they have the app, it's like you have, essentially purchased a piece of real estate on their phone, very valuable, and continues to provide value over time because, as I mentioned earlier, the majority of people, over 50%, who download our customers' apps in the top industries like fashion and apparel, beauty and cosmetics, food and beverage, they do opt in to receive push, and they are expecting to hear from you. So it's really a great marketing channel, and you can market to them at no extra cost in real time for the lifetime that they have your app. So it is the holidays. We're a few weeks out from Black Friday. And as I mentioned earlier, we have a process where you can have an app live in about 2 weeks from start to finish. So you can just visit our website, tapcart.com, request a demo, or you can email me directly. My email is Sina, S-I-N-A, at tapcart.co. That's TAPCART.co. And I'll make sure you're taken care of. Some awesome numbers that will really show you like what the benefits are of having the app. What I would suggest is just download one of our customers' apps. You can visit our website and see some of the logos. We have some of the biggest brands in the world using it, like Fashion Nova, the Hundreds, McKellar. We also have a ton of just one-person Shopify stores who are using it and seeing a lot of success from it. So finally, just wanted to share with you that you can get started from start to finish. You can have an app live in 2 weeks, and you can be able to benefit from it for Black Friday and for Cyber Monday and throughout the holidays. And with the 2 months free, you wouldn't pay anything until 2021. And if you decide it's not a good fit for you, then that's totally fine. No hard feelings. And we hope you can find a mobile app solution out there that works for you. Because ultimately you're going to want to invest in this property, into this platform that is going to reap a lot of benefits and dividends for you long term. If you have your sales and marketing channels kind of locked in for the holidays with this promotion, you can raise your hand now. We can get started on preparing your app, designing it, and we'll have it ready to launch, let's say, the first week of January. So you can continue that holiday momentum and not have a slowdown after the holidays. You can continue picking up steam with the mobile app and just make people interested in that. It's a shiny new toy that your best customers are going to use, and you can just really keep that momentum going. Final thing is my favorite part of the integrations that we offer is the Klaviyo integration, and it allows you to send an unlimited number of push notifications on their platform at no extra cost. Just contact us, let us know if you don't have a Klaviyo account and you'd like to go with our enterprise plan. You can actually get a free push notification only Klaviyo account if you're referred to them by us. So that in itself is extremely valuable, and you'd be able to send an unlimited number of push notifications. Even if you don't have a Klaviyo account, we can get you a free one if you go with our enterprise plan. All right, so I will quickly now show you the platform. So once you install the TapCart app from the Shopify App Store, you'll get taken to a dashboard that looks like this. And this is our design page. What you'll see here is this is a live app. It's called I Saw It First. I recommend you download them from the iPhone App Store or Google Play Store just to get a feel for what your customers or shoppers could experience. This on the right here is their app's layout, the app layout. This on the left is called TapCart blocks. These are the building blocks for creating an app. And at first, this is going to be empty. But if you want to create your app, it's really easy to do. Let's say you want to add a countdown timer for Black Friday. Just kind of drag and drop this over here. Select the date, and boom, you have a countdown timer in your app. You can upload images and videos like they did here. Mobile responsive assets tend to work best. And if you want to showcase products from a collection, you can just you can drag that block over, choose one of your collections, and boom, it instantly shows up with all your products in the correct sort order as well. In terms of getting this ready for the holidays, what's great is that you can launch the app with, even if you haven't finalized the design, because as I mentioned earlier, you can update the app in real time, even after it's live. So let's say your app is live and you want to do a special promotion for Black Friday. You just create a new, banner for it, drag one of these blocks over, this custom image block, put it up at the top, hit save, and the next time somebody opens your app, that's exactly what they're going to see. And the final two things I'm going to show you are our push notifications. So really powerful tool. Let's say you want to send a promotional push for Black Friday. You can just choose one of your products here, or you can search for your products. Let's choose this one here. And you can link to either a product or a collection, or you can make it plain text. So I've chosen this product here. This is an animated lookbook. So it takes the first 5 product images, loops them into a cool animated video. And I'm going to type in a message here. Let's say like save 20% today only. And boom, just like that, I have a really cool interactive push notification. Really stands out from the 99% of push notifications that are just text or emoji based. This is going to capture people's attention. They're going to be interested and they're going to get it in real time. You can choose to schedule it to go out at a later date. So let's say you want to send a push for Black Friday. You don't have to be hunched over your computer at 11:59 at night on the Thursday before. You can just schedule a push to go out at a later date and click send, and it's queued up and it'll be sent out. And as soon as you click schedule, in this case, they have over 1 million push subscribers, a very popular brand. They click send at no extra cost. It sends them a push notification to over 1 million people. So extremely powerful, extremely real time, and a great way, because there is that real time component, you can make it an offer they can't refuse. Save 40%, 1 hour only, or save 40%, 20 minutes only. Like I mentioned earlier, if you want to get people to act and if you want to generate sales and revenue and orders, make people make a decision. If they get this, and let's say they had been shopping on their laptop earlier, but because there was no sense of urgency or no sale going on, they just have a bunch of stuff in their cart. If they see this message, they're going to say, oh man, this is a great offer. I need to act right now, because one, I'm creating a sense of urgency. You have 20 minutes to take action, and people will take action, trust me. And they're going to take action that you like to see. They're going to go in and place orders. They're going to add stuff to their cart, and they're going to purchase it in seconds with Apple Pay, Google Pay, and our one-page checkout. So the sense of urgency work, the sense of scarcity that I've created here. Okay, I have 20 minutes or I have 30 minutes, but what if that thing that I wanted is gone, because of this amazing offer? Saying something like "get it while supplies last" is very powerful, because it kind of feeds off of the sense of urgency that you created, and it creates a sense of scarcity as well. Final thing that I'm going to show is some of our integrations as well. Klaviyo, Facebook SDK, if you want to do mobile app install ads, multiple reviews providers, recharge for subscriptions, $4.60 for shoppable Instagram, and we're continuing to build these out every single month. So that summarizes TapCart. We also have an app preview where you can preview your app in real time on the web and make sure it's something that you love before you launch it. So that is TapCart. That's how you create a mobile app in time for the holidays. We can have you up and running in less than 2 weeks. You can get 2 months free. It's really an offer that you can't refuse. So hopefully this is something that's of interest to you. And if not now for the holidays, this is something that you can use to leverage the momentum that you built over the holidays. Maybe you want to launch the app the first week of January. Just get started in November. We're going to give you 2 months free anyway. And we can help you launch the app, make it perfect. And then you can click that button to launch it, let's say January 1st or right after the holidays.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Stina. So I will now take over the screen share on my end, share a little bit more about SmartSites and how we can actually take that newly developed app you just created and get you more subscribers, get you more downloads, because Sina obviously mentioned a lot of great ways to drive interest from current customers, but you've spent time, in this case, you haven't spent any money because you're getting it for free for 2 months, but you spent a lot of energy making this. Now let's make sure you can get it in front of as many people as possible. So what is Google Ads App Campaigns? It's basically an easy way to get your product or service or app in front of the right audience. We will kind of walk you through a few things today. What is it? Why now? So why are we having this presentation? And what's next? How can we get started? You can show your ad in the relevant networks: Google Search, Google Play, Google Display, and YouTube. You can choose the audience that you want to display it to, whether it's current clients that maybe haven't downloaded yet, or prospective ones that you think might be a really good fit. Just getting your name out there, so when you have these offers and these things you want to push out, you can actually have an audience to push them out to. Google claims it to be a very simple process, and sure, you can get this up and running in a few steps. You create your ad, choose your budget, set your goals, and get started. That sounds great in theory, But with most things, there is a lot of nuance. There are a lot of pitfalls that you could fall into if you're trying to manage this on your own, which is why a lot of companies choose agencies like us to help guide them through this process. So again, while it is a relatively simple process, there are a lot of techniques that SmartSites can use to help basically maximize the entire process. So part of our process is the ongoing maintenance and management of the campaign, of course, setting it up, following best practices, but also going a step further, which is to see what's happening once people see these ads. What actions do they take? Who's downloading it? Who's not? And make the correct steps to ensure we're maximizing your budget and maximizing the success of this campaign. So why now? Most people, and Google actually recommends, to start planning for the holiday shopping season from Black Friday to the end of the year, about 6 months out in advance. We're right around 3 weeks from Black Friday, a little less. Sina has graciously offered to get the apps up and running for you in the next 2 weeks if we're able to, let's say, bring on some new TapCart customers today. So better late than never. There is time to start getting your app created and start advertising it just in time for Black Friday and the holiday season. There's also a very clear distinction that people are already getting ready for the holidays. I think being at home has changed a lot of the way that people search nowadays. So people are a lot more anxious about upcoming events like this. It's something to look forward to. And again, we need to capitalize while there's still some time. And you can actually already start to see the effects of app downloads according to Google Trends last year. So you can see a big uptick right around Thanksgiving weekend, so Black Friday, and then also another big uptick right around the holiday season at the end of December. So now is really the best time to promote your product or service. Of course, like Sina said, hey, if you want to get your app up and running for January and use that time to develop it to the best of your ability, that's fine too. But there's going to be a large influx of people looking for something like you're going to offer right now. And you can already even see the graph may look familiar. This is compounded to 2020. Some of the numbers have actually already exceeded last year in terms of app download and app revenue. So again, now is the time. And last but not least, and then I promise I'll move on, people are looking for this. So if we look at this time last year, there were less and less people looking for best apps, and consumers are just looking for a product like you're offering. So we're here to give you a solution about how you can offer it to them. And I don't think it's going to stop here. We'll talk a little bit more on the what's next about some of the projections that Google believes to see in the next upcoming years. But the activity is up. To be honest, I was a bit skeptical when I heard about the TapCart platform. I've heard about things similar, but once I actually started using their platform, started seeing some places that I shop at using their apps, I really became a true believer, which is why we've created this partnership. So I would love to have you discuss with Sina how he can help meet your 2020 and 2021 goals, because this is a really great opportunity. So once you decide to do this, whether it's with us or on your own, again, launching it is as simple as three steps. You upload your assets, you choose your budget, you choose your targeting, set your goals, and get started. It really couldn't be simpler on paper. Let us help you get started. So these are some of the projections that Google sees using eMarketer's platform. Right now, already in 2020, of course, a lot more people are at home, a lot more people are consuming mobile. They're spending most of their time with a phone in their hand. I'm sure, myself and Sina have their phone right by their side. Whether they're active or not is another story. But those numbers are going to continue to decrease over the next 2 years. That's almost a guarantee. And once this campaign is up and running, it's not just a set and forget type of situation. You have to be ready for anything. 2020 is a very strange year. There's a lot going on that we've never experienced before. So we need to really be there and measure the results, monitor what's going on, and take all that into consideration when we're making smart changes. And the platform gives you a lot of the control that you need to make these decisions. So you can see how much you spend, how many downloads you received, where those downloads came from, and use that to the best of your ability to make, again, intelligent changes. There are a few different ways you could deliver these apps. Your PPC analyst or anyone here at SmartSites will be able to explain to you maybe the best ways to create and deliver these ads. I don't claim to be a Google Ads expert. We have a team of over 10 people on the PPC team who can, again, walk you through how we believe we can help, what goals we think might make sense, but really the first step is to build out that app if you don't have it with TapCart. So that's really it in a nutshell. We would love to be the partners to work with you to get the app up and running with TapCart, of course, and then make your goals a reality. So capitalize on this last quarter, these last 2 months of the quarter, and drive a lot of success and results for your business and your newly created app. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and I want to thank Sina from TapCart for putting this together. I think it is a really great opportunity and a really great time. We're going to follow up with any opportunity for questions and answers in the comments below. And if you want to reach out to us, very simple. You have Sina@tapcart.co or Matt@smartsites.com. It'll be included in the follow-up, but if you want to reach us, that's the way. Thanks so much.